Hi!
How are you, Adam?
I'm good. Good evening over there in Miami.
And good morning to you. How are you?
Oh, it's a beautiful Wednesday morning here in
Yeah.
Manila. So, yeah, I'm so excited to finally get to know you
Me
here.
too. I've heard so many great things about you, and I've been looking forward to this live for so long. So I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for inviting me. And of course, to everyone that's connecting right now to join our live, thank you so much for joining.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time and effort in doing this interview. Means a lot to me considering of your hectic, very hectic schedule
Oh, yeah.
there. It looks
But
so
there's always
beautiful.
time for Adam.
There's so many comments coming in, complimenting how you look right now, about how you look right now. Hermosa Sophie from
Stop.
Mustache, and then
Muchas
Bella Sofia.
gracias. Thank you, everyone. I'm also reading a little bit of the comments. During the lives, I try not to read so much of the comments because sometimes I get distracted by them. So if
Yes,
I don't answer to your comments, it's because I haven't seen it.
me too. Whenever I do lives here, I also try not to read as much so that I won't be distracted with my line of questions, especially if I have to listen intently with all your replies and answers. So
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
but from time to time during the interview, we'll try to engage some of them. From
Of
Od,
course.
from from Od, from Danny Boy, love you, Sofia. La Maxima Chilena from Maria Victoria. Go Chile from Cross02. And then, oh, they're tagging our interview
Oh
with
my
Arquitecto de
God.
Mises. Sophie, eres hermosa, tienes un parecido con Sofia Loren. Oh yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
see. I
You
see
know
that. Oh,
what's really funny? My grandma, actually, everybody told her that she looked exactly like her. Everybody. She's like
oh,
the spitting image of Sophia Loren. Beautiful. So thank you. I
oh.
take that as the biggest compliment. I thought she was one of the most beautiful women. So thank you so much.
Yeah, that means your beauty is really made for the movies. You're
Maybe
really that
we'll see what the
beautiful.
future has in store for us.
Who knows? Let's see on December. Who knows? You might win the crown.
Oh my God. And I have to point out, your Spanish pronunciation is excellent.
oh, oh, that's because probably, we've been colonized, the
Right.
Philippines have been colonized by the Spaniards for more than
Oh,
three
yeah.
hundred years. So that explains probably I am getting some of the intonation of the words.
You have that little Hispanic blood in you.
Yeah, but I would, what, since I'm interviewing a lot of Latina contestants now for the past few years, I'm thinking of really studying
I think you should.
Latin
I mean,
or
I think you would
Spanish.
pick
Just
up
so,
really quickly.
yeah, yeah, just
Let
that
me
to
take you
me.
to Chile real fast.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
Oh,
invite
I
you to
would
Chile
love
and
to
we
go
can learn
there.
there.
Yeah. Actually, Miss Olivia Kido has been taking. I don't know if you follow Olivia Kido, the Miss
Of
Universe consort. And if
course.
you notice, most of her posts right now have a Spanish translation.
Yeah.
So she's telling me she's taking up Spanish classes and she's asking me to join her for like $10 or $12 for an hour. But I haven't gotten back to her
You
about it yet.
definitely should. If you have the opportunity when she gets back at you, please, because I think it's great to learn another language. And if you ever need help, I can also help you. I'd be more than happy to help you, Adam, with your Spanish.
Thank you so much in advance for the offer. Yeah, I would love to now that so that at least I could also read some of the comments or posts from coming from the vloggers on that side of the globe, especially Arquitecto de Mises and everyone
Yep.
else who's gonna be tagged here in this interview. So now that we're here, so how have you been since your crowning moment last July 26th?
I have been working nonstop, but honestly, it's the best feeling because I just feel like every day I'm learning something new. I've gotten to meet wonderful people, and honestly, I've learned so much from this whole process, and I know there's still so much more that I'm going to learn. So I'm very excited taking this journey. I know for everyone, especially connected right now, the beauty pageants, Miss Universe, it's such a big deal. It's a dream come true. So I'm honestly living my dream right now.
Yeah. I could only imagine how happy you were when you got crowned as Miss Universe Chile this year, considering this is your second time to join
Correct.
Miss Universe Chile. The first one was during Daniela Nicolas's batch.
Correct. In
Yeah.
2020, which actually Olivia Quito was one of the sponsors for Miss Chile Universe that year.
Oh, or did she come there during that time?
So actually, because the Miss Universe Chile of 2020 happened right in the middle of the pandemic,
Oh.
everything was done through like virtual. So the judges, which she was one of the judges as well, um, it was all through camera.
Hmm.
Yeah, we did like the whole
Oh.
performance, but everything was like how we're doing it.
But now you'll get to see more of her.
I'm so excited for a hug, maybe.
She's here in Manila right now for a visit. And then she's gonna be embarking on a world tour after this. And then she mentioned that she'll be going to Ecuador
Wow.
for some for some work for a working visit. And then she's actually frequenting Paraguay right now because
Okay.
she is establishing the country as her Latin hub for her skincare products.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, so
Olivia,
who
if you're
knows?
somewhere there, congratulations.
Yeah, so hopefully Chile, the Miss Universe Chile organization could also invite her to come over there.
That would be amazing. I'm going to make
Yeah.
to talk with Geno, my director, and everyone in their organization to make that happen. Because that would
Yeah.
be big. I don't think she was able to fly to Chile,
Yeah.
so everything was online. So it would be great to have her there.
Or you going to New York to visit
Oh,
MUO head office because she's also going there to interview Miss Universe, the reigning Miss Universe. So yeah.
perfect. I will definitely be watching out for that, saving the dates. So I can get to meet her. And plus, New York's not that far from here. Right now, I live in Miami.
Oh
So
yeah.
I live
Oh,
in
all the
Miami, so
more.
I'm right there.
Because some of your fellow Miss Universe contestants have been going to New York lately for a photo shoot, like Colombia, Panama. Who else went there recently? So you could probably swing by
Yeah,
New York
Venezuela
and
was
pay them
just
a
there.
visit.
Amanda was from Venezuela. Miss Venezuela was just there.
Oh yeah.
I think she was
Oh
the last one that I saw that got to go. But of course, that's actually in my plans. I'm planning hopefully visiting New York. Can't say the date yet. Unfortunately, there's so many little like surprises that we want to throw out there. So I'm gonna be very limited on what I can say and what can't I say. I don't
that's
want to get myself
understandable.
into trouble. I don't want to get you into trouble.
No, no worries, no worries. From my end, it's very understandable. I mean, you guys operate in secrecy all the time when it comes to your prep, so no big
Oh,
deal. So I'd rather, get. I would rather get this kind of scenario where you guys will just, surprise us during coronation night, during the time you begin setting foot in the host country, wherever that will be. My God, up until now, we still don't know where.
we
I just
still
don't
don't
need
know the
to.
date or the location.
But you know what? I really have a feeling it might be held in the US. There.
That would be honestly wherever
That's just
it
my
is.
observation. That's just my observation because if you will notice the trend, I've been pageant vlogging for so
Right.
long, and I noticed at this point in time, if Miss Universe hasn't announced anything yet, they usually revert back to the default location, which is
With just
USA. Because I remember in 2019, they really announced the host country very late, like first week of November, in Atlanta, Georgia, and the pageant will take place a month after.
right.
Yeah. So I don't know. So that's my feeling right now. Because if it were to be held, let's say in Vietnam or elsewhere, or probably there in somewhere there in Latin America, they should have probably announced it
Oh, 100%.
earlier so that you guys could
It's a
already
whole
fix your
preparation
visa.
behind to go to these countries, you know, between the weather, you know, we have to, because maybe in Vietnam we have a different weather than the United States. So we have to prepare in all aspects, you know, the tickets for flying there, how many hours it will be. So you kind of have to like set up a whole agenda,
Mm-hmm.
and prepare mentally, of course, and physically for this trip.
Yeah, exactly. So, I really can't wait. Someone told me that MUO is supposed to be announcing something about it anytime soon. So I really couldn't wait when they will do that. So that people like me, I don't know if it were to be held here in Asia, I would probably go. But if it were to be held somewhere there in Costa Rica, somewhere there in Latin America, I might skip again. But yeah, let's
Oh
just wait
no,
for
we
it.
need you here, Adam. We need you here.
I know. I really have to meet Sir Keno already. We've been talking to each other for like 3 years now over WhatsApp, and we haven't personally met. So I would really like to, formalize the relationship, the friendship by really showing up, by really, introducing myself to him. Although I went to Thailand for Miss Universe, but at that time I don't know Sir Keno yet. So we have probably
Oh,
seen each other in passing in Thailand, but it's just that we don't know each other yet.
we have to make it happen. We need to get you guys
I
to meet
know.
in person. Adam, I just know I'm going to put all my energies, all the positive energies, that you are going to be able to fly out to this Miss Universe.
But you know what? You should come over here instead.
Are you inviting me?
No, just because of what I heard. Is it true that you're being trained by one of our trainers here for Miss Universe?
That is right.
RL?
It's
La
the
Caniente?
RL. Yes, I am so honored to be working with him. You know, he is such an icon, such a legend, especially in this industry. Um, and he's such a sweet person. You know, he just wants you to succeed, and he gives the best tools. I think tomorrow actually we have another class. Obviously, because I'm here and he's over there. Um, it's kind of like via Zoom, via Instagram, but we're constantly talking, constantly texting. So it's good to keep in touch, and he's just amazing. He's a phenomenal trainer.
You should come over here. To think it's still very early in the game. You could probably swing by here. Like just
There are
stay here
some.
for 1 week. Yeah. Because you know what? There's another Miss Universe candidate who's I can't reveal yet. I'll just tell it to you, you know, privately after this. There's another Miss Universe candidate traveling to Manila for training leading
Oh,
up to Miss Universe. I don't RL is not training. She's gonna be probably handled by another trainer, but you should come here so I could see you.
of
Actually, that's the
course.
whole thing. Come,
No,
come
if I
here.
go, you'll be one of the first people that will know about it. I promise you.
Yeah, considering if the pageant will still be held in December and we're still in the month of August
Right.
right now, you still have time to come here and
I
make
will have
plans.
time. Maybe I should plan a little trip over there. That would be fun. And that way I can
Yeah,
get to meet RL, work with him in person. That would
yeah. Who knows? That's just my suggestion, but don't bug Sir Ken about it.
no,
He might.
listen, that suggestion was amazing, because now that's stuck in the back of my head, and I might just have to take a trip to visit you guys.
Yeah. So Sir RL, for the record, Sir RL is handling everything about all the aspects of your training, like catwalk,
So yes,
personality development.
we have been working on question and answer right now. With terms of runway, yes, he's helping me. The way we do it is I send him videos of my runway, and then we talk like in person how we're doing it right now through video chat, and then he tells me the things that I need to correct and fix. um but we are still very early on our classes. We still haven't gone to the very intense kind of like, training that I need from him. just because of terms of my schedule was all crazy, and then his schedule also was crazy, and because of the time differences, it can be a little
Yes,
challenging,
yes.
but we always make it work. With RL, it's the best because we're constantly communicating.
Stay here. I mean, come here for like 1 month just for the training. I mean, there's another candidate, but then she only made it. She was for, Brazil's first runner-up. I forgot her name. I forgot Miss Brazil's name, but her first runner-up trained here in Manila for the whole time. So she only made it to she only made it as first runner-up. So
Oh,
yeah. So
I,
yeah. So I
but you
would
know, it
love
would be a
to.
great experience. I have never, ever been to either Asia or Europe, nowhere over there. Just, I have only been to South America and, well, North America, the United States. I've been able to travel, but I have not seen your side of the world. I think it would be amazing to get to see your culture, get to taste your foods, you know, and of course, get to meet you guys and train with you guys.
For sure, you will love it here because since we have been colonized by the Spaniards, so our culture, you'll find our culture very similar to your country. There's a comment here, and this is in Spanish, but I'm getting his drift. I'm getting the gist of this comment from Alan. He says, "I'll pin this so that you can read it right away." Wait, hold on. We love Sofia. Le queremos, Sophie. Nos recuerdas a nuestra bella Nadia Ferreira. Ella era muy nice y dulce. I see the Nadia Ferreira reference, so that means you look like her. Is
I
that correct?
Thank you so, yeah, you read it perfectly. Actually, you read it and you translated it perfectly. Thank you so much, Alan. I love you guys so much. And thank you for the kind compliment. Nadia Ferreira was such a great Miss Universe. I think she was a great representation for her country. And she was one of my favorites from day one. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I see the reference, especially with your big expressive eyes. Yeah, yeah, that's always
Thank
a hit. And from Sosdorf, okay, he
I'm trying to
says,
go up and read with you.
Ella me, ella, ella me da vibras de Cecilia Bolocco. So he's comparing you to Cecilia Bolocco. Is that?
Yeah. So what he's saying, it's like, I'm gonna translate it. It's basically saying she gives me the vibes of Cecilia Bolocco.
Oh yes, yes, I see that. I see it now. Yes, yes. From some angles, the eyes, the personality, the shape of the face. Yeah, Cecilia Bolocco. You know, up until now here in the Philippines, whenever I ask some older pageant fans who's their all-time favorite Miss Universe, they always say Cecilia Bolocco.
Really,
Cecilia Bolocco, 1987. Yeah.
she's just so amazing. I mean, the way she carried herself and her career after, throughout that entire experience was amazing. I mean, she's such an elegant, powerful woman. And I mean, she's our queen in Chile, you know, the only queen we've had um, coming out of a Miss Universe. So I admire her a lot.
Have you had the chance to meet her there?
No, not yet. Not yet. But I am planning that hopefully my next trip to Chile, I will have the chance to get to meet her.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, getting an audience with her will probably somehow help you. Especially, she might probably give you some tips or advice
Of course.
about how to handle the competition very, very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would be great to get the advice. And she already lived the experience. You know, she went through this. So it would be great just to be sitting next to her. I feel like I would be so honored. I really admire Cecilia Bolocco. She is our queen. And so for me, it would be a dream. We're going to
Me
make,
too.
we will make that happen.
If I'll be given a chance to see Cecilia too, oh my gosh, the fanboy in me will really freak out and have a photo with a selfie or photo with her.
I can maybe, if I get to meet her, obviously there's no plans to that yet, but if I do get to meet her, I will get you or try to get a video from her saying hi to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much in advance for that. Wait, there's another question here since I'm from the Philippines. From Angel Obniala, what do you think about Miss Philippines?
that she is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Every time I see her, I haven't met her in person yet. However, every time she pops up on my feed, like on Instagram, or I see an interview of hers, she just amazes me all the time with her beauty, with her grace. She's so intelligent. She's so powerful. You know, I cannot wait to meet her. If not, hopefully before Miss Universe, but if not at the concentration in Miss Universe, um, she's amazing. You guys have an amazing queen, like outstanding. She is a role model for sure.
Yes, but haven't you been talking to each other through WhatsApp? I know you guys have your own WhatsApp group.
Yes, so we all have all the candidates. We're in a group chat on WhatsApp, so we get to communicate from there. But from time to time, because you know, since Miss Universe is so close by, well, we don't have the date yet, but every day gets closer. All the girls that are in this, that all the candidates are preparing themselves, you know, so they are working hard hours on absolutely everything. So sometimes they don't have the times to like text back or, you know, communicate just because they're so busy. And also the time differences, you know, I think we're all over, you know, we're all over the world. So we all have different, you know, time differences and everything.
Yeah, but for sure for sure you will love her the moment you'll see her very, very soon. You know what? A lot of comments are coming in. They're telling Filipinas and Chile top two. Go for the crown. Sofia segunda para Chile. Es muy genuine, Sofia. I think that Sofia is very genuine. Authentica con su personalidad. Authentic with
Mm-hmm.
huge personality, perhaps. So when you get comments like this, how do you feel about it? I mean, are you more inspired or pressured?
No, I feel so much more inspired. What I feel when I read these comments is just pure love. It's just love, love, love. Um, I'm like overwhelmed by all like this kind of like love that I'm getting and these compliments from all over the world, from people all over the world. So it is so nice and inspiring for me, and it's a motivation for me to keep doing good and, you know, to keep preparing myself to become the woman that I want to be, and to be the one for like the Miss Universe. I'm sorry, to be the woman that I want to be for Miss Universe.
Oh, for sure. I can't wait. Yes, I can't wait for the changes, physical transformation you'll be going through. I know minor physical trans because you're already beautiful enough, so there's nothing more to change. But a lot of people are asking you, do you plan to dye your hair? You're getting more blonde?
So
So
we are testing still. We right now I have a team behind me where we're kind of, you know, we're still testing out which makeups are the best that, you know, that goes for me, and what hair color looks the best and that I feel more confident in. So there will be a change, but of course, like I said, I can't really say much. There will be a
yeah,
change.
you can't
So
divulge. That's okay.
we don't know what kind of change it will be.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad that you brought it up that, you are already very hands-on with that aspect of your candidacy in terms of makeup, styling. So I read about you. So can you share more about yourself? I read that you're a model, a beautician before winning Miss Universe Chile. Can you tell us more about it? Because I have so many questions about it.
No, of course. So, yes, a little bit about myself. Well, for the people who are joining us and maybe they don't know me, my name is Sofia Depassier. I'm Miss Universe Chile. I'm 24 years old, and I was born and raised in Chile. And at the age of 10, I actually moved to the city of Weston, which is located in the state of Florida in the United States. And that actually gave me the opportunity to learn a second language, which was the English language. And it was a blessing because honestly, now I can say that I'm bilingual and I speak both languages. I'm also an esthetician, a model, and That's what I was doing. I was working as an esthetician before joining Miss Universe, participating in Miss Universe Chile. So what I do is I do makeup, but I mostly focus on the facials.
Mm. When you say facials,
They're like deep cleaning for the face, doing
yeah.
extractions, machines. Yeah,
Oh, so like it's like more like how Olivia Kido's line of work.
a little. Yes,
So what course did you take? So you have, so that's more like bordering dermatology,
but
because it.
yeah, you need, because dermatologist is different. Just because dermatology is how do you, that includes like medication, prescribing,
Yes, yes.
things. So it's a different process than what I had to go through. What I had
Because
to
you
go
said,
through
yeah.
was just I just attended an institute, which was a beauty institute where I got my license, and
Oh, all right, all right. More like a
was
certification course.
correct. It was for my license, but for a dermatologist, it's a different process because I'm pretty sure you have to go to school for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a longer career. I mean, I did go to school for esthetician, which was the institute, but it was a way shorter process.
Oh, but I'm curious first, because your surname sounds so different, Depassier. So I wonder, what's your background? Are you biracial?
So what happens is that from my dad's side, my great great grandparents are from France or were from France. Um,
Oh,
and then they migrated to Chile, and then the legacy just kept going, and we've all been, we're all Chilean after them. But that is French.
oh, so you know how to speak French too.
Je parle un peu.
Just a little bit. Oh, that explains it. So you have a background in makeup, in all things beauty. So I assume, so since you mentioned earlier you have a team from Chile who's handling that. So how do you guys collaborate together in terms of collaborating looks for each event that you will be attending? Considering that you also have your own background. So do you guys somehow clash in, or do you always, how does the meeting of minds work
You
whenever
know,
you plan your looks? Because you have your own. Can you style yourself even without your
yeah,
glam team?
yeah, absolutely. Um, no, my team, they are, first of all, I just want to say that they're the best team. I am so grateful to have them. The way we do it, because I was in Chile, after I got crowned as Miss Chile, I stayed a month after and kept preparing myself. And what I love about this team is that we can talk about, kind of like we already kind of set the looks that we wanted to. We had the idea. Another thing is that I have a great makeup artist here in Miami. So we're kind of connecting. I tell him the ideas, by pictures, references. And thanks to technology, I'm able to say, hey, Adam, do you like my makeup? Do you think I should add something else? Take something off, maybe it's too dark, it's too light. What I love about the team is that we're all very open-minded, to new ideas. We're not scared to try different things. So in that aspect, it's always fun because there's no clashing. Everyone's always kind of like in the same line, the same story, in the same page.
Yes,
So
yes.
so it's great to work with people like that, and especially people that care about you so much that they literally have done such a great job with me. And they taught me so much too, because even though I knew how to do my own makeup, and I did my own styling, they showed me techniques that I didn't know before. So that's
Oh,
always.
that's great. That's great. Because let's face it, when you come to Miss Universe, you'll be definitely on your own. You won't be having your own glam team
Oh yeah.
to fix
I
yourself.
so we're
Yeah.
putting effort also in that, trying to find that perfect look to be, okay, this is the final look that we're gonna go with. And we go through colors, shimmers, if
Yes, yes.
better matte or glossy. So it's really fun because you really can get super creative and get to play a lot with that.
So I assume once you get to Miss Universe, especially once you arrive, you'll be doing a lot of things during the registration and fitting. So I'm sure I'm sure whoever makeup artist gets assigned to you will have an easy job on you. You just tell
Aw.
her, okay, this is what I want. Apply matte color on my lips, and
Yeah,
then
I think
the
that
hair
even
has to don't have to be big like that.
right. And I think that also makes their job a little bit easier because you have to think about these makeup artists, from all over the world. I got to meet a few in last event in Mubat 2 weekends ago.
Yes, let's talk about it in a while. Yes, thank God you finally mentioned it because I'm just waiting for keywords for me to finally ask you about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so go ahead. As you were saying.
What I was gonna say was just that, maybe telling the stylist kind of like the look that you want, it's easier
Yes.
because I don't think they're just doing one girl, they kind of like work throughout
Yeah.
candidates. And in a Miss Universe, it's all super quick, there's no time to waste. So I think in a way it is better to help them out in that sense, to kind of have like the reference and then they can get inspired by it.
And then if you don't like what they did to your face, you can fix it again in the
Exactly.
restroom.
Which is actually very hard to believe because I got to see the work of many makeup artists for the event. And oh my God, Adam, they did such a phenomenal job. We are in the
Really? Oh yeah. Yeah, I envy you girls there in the Latin region. You got invite all you girls, all the Latinas there got invited for that exclusive event. So tell us more about it. I mean, how fun was it?
Oh my God, it was so much fun. First off, coming into Muba Cosmetics, as a fellow lover for makeup, it was an honor. It was an honor to be there. They have done such a fantastic job. I want to say congratulations to Andres Felipe, which is the director of Muba. Right now, he's actually on a tour doing master classes. I think he's actually in Ecuador right now, but it was so incredible being able to work with so many talents, also get to meet some of the girls, some of the candidate
Yes.
sisters, which was very, very nice and very fun. We all got along so great. I just know that this year, the Miss Universe, I know the sisterhood is going to be so strong.
And all beautiful. Gosh, seeing the lineup of girls
And
coming
I'm
in one by one. My
telling you,
gosh.
they are even more beautiful in person.
Oh my gosh. So did you find the prettiest when you finally met them? I'm curious.
Well, when I was the first one actually to arrive for the makeup. So they kind of just like same thing as Miss Universe. They grab you, put you in a chair. What's the look that you want to go for? They show your outfit and then they get inspired by it. So I was like in and on the chair. I got in, said hi, and it was instantly in the chair. The girls got like 5 minutes after I did. And same thing, it was like, oh, hey, how are you? And then everybody got designated to their station and we got ready because we were running late. Things are happening. We wanted to make the event on time. Everybody had to go back to get ready, put their outfits on. And after that, at the event, we got to socialize way more with the girls and it was wonderful. Wonderful. The girls are amazing. Every country so far, at least the ones that I've met, I can say that you guys have a great representative.
Oh yeah, but you gave a very safe answer. You didn't mention. Well, yeah, but all of you girls were beautiful. Guatemala, Colombia. Who else stood out there in my book?
Colombia,
You,
Honduras, Mexico.
Mexico, Irma. Yeah, Guatemala.
Yeah, it was Guatemala, Colombia, Peru, Mexico, Honduras, and Chile.
How come Venezuela wasn't there? She
I
didn't get them.
was supposed to go, but unfortunately, I think she had some personal issues. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so she wasn't able to make it, but we missed her so much.
Yeah. So, now that we're talking about Muba Cosmetics, how do you think styling? How do you think styling yourself to the best of your ability is crucial in a pageant like Miss Universe?
Well, I think it's very crucial just because more than anything, I would say probably the time limit um, is very crucial. And I would suggest the girls to maybe know how to do their own makeup day to day, just in case that maybe like they're running late, a makeup artist couldn't get to them, you know, so it is very important. However, I do think that as long as you feel confident with your makeup and you walk out and you own it, that's the best thing you could do. You know, confidence is key. I always say confidence is key because
Yes, yes.
that I like, you might not like, you know, but if I'm out there feeling, you know, like an empowered woman that, you know, can rule the world just by this makeup, I don't see a problem. However, I do think it is important for the candidates to know how to do their own makeup, the style that they want.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Um, but just, I would say most importantly, in terms of time consuming, I would say that it's important to do your makeup. You know, you go at your own pace, you know what colors look good on you, you play it safe. It's a safe play.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. You know, the reason why I asked this question is because, you know, I've seen so many beautiful Miss Universe candidates not making it to the top because of poor styling choices. I mean, I could, you know, enumerate each girl one by, I could say, I can give an example. Let's say Brazil in 2019, Julia Horta. I mean, she was really beautiful, but then when she came out in her evening gown with that styling, oh, my heart sank. I think
Oh,
that, I mean, that really pull down her chances. So yeah, and I can say for the rest of the other girls. So that's why, you know, since you have a, you know, the reason why I'm asking this is because you have a styling, you know how to style yourself. You have a background in beauty, so I assume we'll be expecting so much from you, considering that this is right up in your alley.
no pressure.
Yeah, you won't just have to pay attention to your makeup, but even the hair, how you will style. Will it be top bun, high bun, or straight down,
I
or
pretty
even
different.
or how it matches your your gown, or even how the color of your gown will even match or blend on the color of the stage. So you have to think about all these technicalities along the way in order to come up with a winning performance, especially during the preliminaries.
Oh yes, that's the big night. Well, one of the two big nights, of course. But I think yes, I think also a tip that maybe might be helpful for Mrs. Or anybody joining maybe like a pageant is that prepare yourself for that night of the preliminary and the final in the sense of try on your dress and try on different hairstyles, different makeups. That way, when you are, you know, at the night of, there is no doubting of, oh, what is my hair? Should I wear it straight? Should I wear it curly? You know, you
Yes, yes.
look set from the beginning.
And I think you really have to have your evening gown tried on,
Oh, yes. And
like
practice.
way before you arrive in your host country, just to, you know, just to polish everything, just to make to see if everything will look together, right?
And you know, there's always there can always be something that maybe you don't feel comfortable in it.
Yes,
Maybe it
yes,
doesn't look good on you, you know, when you try it on, you're like, it does not look how it looks like on the model. So it
yes.
is important to, yes, try it on, walk with it, practice with it, you know. So I think that
So,
would
so that's why you tell Sir Keno to bring your evening gown designer or all these tailors with
eh,
him, so that if you encounter a gown emergency, they'll come up running to you even at the eve of the finals just to fix your gown. So there's a comment here or a question here from one of our viewers watching us right now. I pinned it. Hi Sofia, because we were talking about the MUVA event earlier. Did you see Osmel Souza at MUVA saying that for him you were one of the greatest at the event? He said that he could pick you for the top for the top.
but I saw some videos that he posted the night after Muba, and I cannot even tell you how happy and how honored I am. You know, if it's Osmel Souza, you know, he is called El Czar de la Belleza for a reason. And for him to say, you know, those comments about me coming from him means the world. He's an icon. He is, you know, has the most crowns. And I mean, I got to talk with him a little bit at the MUBA event, and he's very sweet. I got to talk to him very little though, but it was an honor.
But you know, coming out with a comment, I mean, seeing him making a comment like that, that means you've made a good or a huge, great impression on him during that event. For him to single you out, coming from the Czar of Beauty himself.
I know.
The greatest Czar of Beauty, if I have to add.
If I'm honest with you, Adam, I would have never expected, never expected this. When I saw that video, my heart sunk, but in the best way. I could not believe it. It's such an honor too, because you know, Chile, for example, hasn't made a top since 2004, right? Top 20. So it would be amazing, you know, especially coming from him, to make the top 20, to make it, get the crown, of course, bring that second crown to my country, because I think we deserve it. It's our year. I always say this is our year.
I could feel it.